to my channel and welcome to the final day of Revolution Week. This really isn't a review, this is an update on all the products that I've reviewed this week. Have I changed my mind on any as I've worn them through the week? If you're interested in finding out, then please keep watching. Okay, so let's have a look at these in order. On day one, I reviewed the Revolution Cushion Corrector in Peach and fought this against the MAC Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast. As the week has gone on, I have been reaching more for the MAC Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast, and I'll tell you why. It's less pigmented. Usually that is a bad thing, but as far as cushion correctors go, this is an excellent product, but because it is so pigmented, you have to apply a lot more concealer to cover the orangeness up underneath your eye, and the more concealer that you apply, the more wrinkled or cakey it can look throughout the day. That is the only reason I have been reaching more for the MAC Prep and Prime, because this is a creamier, more liquidy consistency. It blends into my skin a little bit better. This is still an excellent product and I will still use it, but I've just been reaching for this a little bit more this week. Okay, so day two, I reviewed the Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Foundation. This is an amazing foundation. I found that the baking oil from Revolution is a must with this foundation, especially for somebody with a more mature skin like me. I've been using this throughout the week. I definitely avoid the under eye area because I found that this was quite drying on my skin. But with the Revolution baking oil, this was absolutely seamless and beautiful, and I still love this foundation. Now this is £7, but you only get 25 mils in this foundation. Usually in a drugstore foundation, you get around about 30 mils. So if we're gonna price this fairly against any normal drugstore foundation, this comes out at £8.40 for the normal 30 mils. It is £7 to buy in the shop, but you only get 25 mils, but that is the comparison, £8.40. Okay, day three saw the turn of the Revolution Pro Foundation Drops. I was a little bit disappointed with these at the end of the review. I really shouldn't have been, because I've been using this throughout the week. I've used this for separate events. I've used this throughout the day. I don't use this with the baking oil, which I did in my review on half of my face. I definitely don't use these with this foundation anymore, and I don't put it around the eye area either. I just use concealer around the eye area. Now it is only £7, but you only get 18 mils. So in comparison to a normal drugstore foundation, which you get 30 mils, the comparison is £11.66. £11.66 is still really cheap, especially as I think this is quite close to my Dior Undercover foundation, which costs £35. Okay, moving on to the Revolution Fast Base foundation. I loved this foundation. I've gone off it slightly throughout the week only because of its lasting capabilities. It doesn't have very much longevity. You have to powder this continuously throughout the day, so I do reach for the Pro Drops a lot more than I use the Fast Base Concealer. It's so fast to apply and it's still an amazing foundation. It is going down quite quickly, however, so although this costs £5, I am continuously using it throughout the day. If you don't want to be reapplying this throughout the day, then this is not going to be the foundation for you. It's got such a beautiful seamless finish, but it is very sheer coverage. I find that when you build it up to medium coverage, it does tend to go a little bit cakey. So if you're not wanting sheer coverage, then maybe the Revolution Pro Drops will be a little bit better for you. So day five saw the turn of the Revolution Pro Eyebrow Cushion. I used soft brown. You all know what I thought about this. I thought it was a little bit of a waste of time. I didn't think it was very precise or easy to use. I have practiced with this as the week has gone on. I am finding now that I can get the little hairline strokes on there, but I still think that a pomade is a lot easier to use than the brow cushion, where you can't tell how much product you are getting on your brush. This is £5. And day six saw the turn of the Revolution Brow Tint. I love this product, and this is the one that I left till last because I was so frightened of using it. I've never used anything like this before. It went on really easily, it peeled off really easily, and the outcome was great, and I didn't have to faff around with my brows this morning when I was doing my makeup, which took quite a lot of time off my makeup routine. So I will be using this again. This is £5 and you get 6 mils. So I hope you've enjoyed this Revolution week as much as I have. I have absolutely loved doing it for you. I've loved trialing out all these fantastic products. Next week we are back to normal, so I'll be uploading videos on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 PM as usual. If you've enjoyed this Revolution week as much as I have, please do give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is a watermark in this corner. If you click on it, it will take you through to my homepage where you can subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye!